hand getting repopped. Well, I think I have to call this now and just pray for a big flop. Well, there's the jack. So I have hit the flop. All depends on what day you've got. So we'll check it round. I'm hoping on ace king or something stupid like that. If he's got aces or kings. Everybody's checked. That's interesting. $1,200 in the middle. If he checks now, I have to bet out here. So I'm going to go 1,000 into the middle. Now, obviously a set could dirty check that, so I have to be very careful here. 1,600 behind me. If dare you to call, shunts here. He could have set a big trap for me. But I don't understand that with two people in the pot with a flush draw there. Yeah, he folds. So R3 here. Showing an awful lot of weakness. I mean, if he's got a big hand here, then he's well hidden. Yeah, and I take it down, which is cool. And we will not show the puppies. Okay, so important hand there for Bet. A little too far out here considering the bounties on me, so I'm going to fold that and I'm going to go around the tables for action. Ace 2, ace 4, split pot, yeah. Connector's getting you off to a steady start, well done mate. Blackberg here, slow start for him, he won't like that. Look at Pro Golfer here, 1,300. You'll be looking to make a move pretty fast. Bear here with 4-8, we'll fold that. I'm looking for Chris, where the hell is he? Hang on. Sorry, unless I've missed a table here, sorry. There he is there, 4.4. 120 here from Luckmaster. Catman's in this hand, as is Tikaboo. Full fold takes it down. Okay, well, we're going to pause and come back. Ooh, big action here. Look at this raise here and repop here by Dave to call it. All in here. Aces versus jacks. Bitching. No clubs in either hand, so 2 outs left for him. And pwned. Full house v full house, but aces there. Cracking. And that's a bit unlucky for the jacks. If you consider that the stats on dare you to call are like close to 40%. 7-10 chow baby. So Morrison there. Also pretty loose though, he's 30%. So I have to say we've got some big tuner on this table. 38%, nearly 30, 38%. Safiri here staying out of the way, as is Lane Ledge and Boomba here. Both these guys, also these 3 guys here using a bit of sense. So what's this? Raise all in here, okay. Jacks v4s, oh dear. Oh dear, poor old Don Morrison. No luck here at all. Yeah, unlucky mate, not a lot you can do with that. Okay, we'll come back. Yeah, look at that, he's saying FC lol. Unlucky man. Unlucky mate. Well, actually, we've got ace queen here, so hang on, we won't pause. There, they need to call on 40% play rate, 20% raise rate. And you've seen one of his hands. Well, he's limps here. From early position. He likes to play a lot of hands. So let's see what reaction we get. Well, we get a raise here from Lane Edge, who's pretty tight. 80 to forbear to call. So I think we'll call that. Although I have to be careful, this guy's pretty tight. Well, I got 3 aces and the queen, so that's a check call at worst case scenario. Even though there's 2 diamonds there, I got a diamond backing me up, so second nut draw here and run a runner. And that's a decent kicker. Ace Jack, Ace King would be sick. Right, well, we've got checks all over the shot here, so let's I need to find out where I am. King Queen would really cheese me off. So 225. Let's see what reaction we get on that. We're going to fold, so it's just me and Lane. Now ace jack, ace 10, he could come back at me here. Ace king would probably flat. King queen would also flat. And then he folds. Okay, cool. And we'll muck that. And again, you might think I'm being paranoid here, people, but you've just not seen my run of luck recently. And I'm not joking. I have had my aces cracked three-way in a big tournament. I think it was a 60,000 guaranteed prize fund. Bear had aces. I was up against kings and ace queen suited. And what happened? It was for the chip lead. 17,500 was the pot. I'd have been chip leader in this big event. And then you were wise. Lane said he folded a good hand there. Well, you're wise, mate. You'll see it in the video. But no, I was going back to that 60k tournament. And what happened? River king. I mean, ridiculous. I've had my set cracked versus flop flush. 8-10 here. Limpy from Lone Wolf. I'm going to call that. Just because of the limp from Lone Wolf. Well, there we go. We got the flush draw. We have position, which is critical. Okay. There's a bet. Lane's asking me if I'm recording. I think I can call that for a card. Let's see what reaction we get. 2 cent. 2 checks. Very, very interesting. So they're trying to keep the pot small. I'll take the free card. Very easy for Bear to bet here, but a weak AC would check that. Check call it. So we'll check it for the free card. That's not good. No diamond for us on the river. So possibly a queen here and a raggy ace here is what I'm putting him on. Check. I expect, well, there's a value bet. And I genuinely think that's a rag ace here, and that's a queen over here, and I'm folding this. No, 2 cent doesn't call. Well, I got to see the river for free, so... And I honestly, genuinely believe if a diamond popped, I was winning that. Okay, moving around the tables. We got Tikaboo. David Winter here. 3 spades, 3 diamonds, and board pairing. Ooh. Interesting. Who's going to have a wee bet in the river? David might have a wee stab at this, but that very fast check from Tikaboo. 225. Raise that. Sorry. He calls with ace king. David Winter there. I mucked that. Just trying to nibble some chips here. Still above the 3,000 I started up. Well, up to 4,000 now. Fold that. Okay, we'll come back. Let's have a quick roundup, people. Who's in and who's out. First person out was Babis111, so unlucky, mate. I know what it's like to go out first. I've done it before. Not pleasant. So maybe next time round, okay? People have gone. Jigo, Joker, Helpless. Okay. Who's in the lead? Let's have a look at the leaders. So Januski. Oh, I've been timed out. What do I have? 10 jack, middle position. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Januski here, 9.7. Lone Wolf, 9.2. Baba at 6.1. Eddie the Cab, the grinning frog, in 6,000. David the Winner in 5.3. R3D at 5.2. Good old Ghosty here, Ghost the Stunner, mate. 5.2, well done. And Chrissy, and as I say, never ceases to amaze me how this guy gets away with it sometimes. And I don't mean it nastily. I just mean it that, like, he's so risky, he gambles, and when he gets into a bit of a difficult situation, either a good hand pops up to bring him back into it, or he just gambles and hits. So, he, you know, from 2,000 odd chips back up to 5,000. So well done, mate. Queen 3 fold. Blackburg in 9th, and Messi. Ooh, what's happening here? Connectors table. Hang on, sorry, we'll come back in a second. Messi here in 10th at 4.9. So interesting start. Over to connectors table here. Dexterous is in here with Gummy Bear. 600, and he bets 360, board pairing, and 3 hearts. And that's a very fast call by Gummy, suggesting he was drawing to a heart. Yeah, dexterous with a very tasty bet. Oh, get out of there. Pull me back, pull me back. Where is he? We've got an all-in situation. Nut flush. Oh, dexterous milked him dry, and Gummy Bear's just been crushed. Hang on a second. Bed table, I've hit something here. What have I got? Let's try 100. Just with the 6. Cack. Low moves call, mate. It's the problem when you're battering around tables here. Nah. 6-4. I'd check raise him here. Let's slag him off in the chat box. As Kaniga would say, bears a bully in the chat box. Fold that. Let's get round that one again, people. 1 second, back in a mo. So here's the hand, dexterous versus Gummy, and that is actually sick. Can you see this, people? That is really, really sick. The odds of flopping a flush are less than 1%. The odds on 2 people flopping a flush, well, trust me, guys, you get a lot of money on the bookies. Ace, nut flush flopped. Look at that, 6-9 flopped. Unbelievable. Fold that. Actually, unbelievable. And I have to say, Gummy Bear there, totally sympathise with you, mate. The only saving grace here is that, well, not saving grace, but the only thing that could possibly get you out of jail to get away from that hand is the board pairing. When you check, bet, call, and then you check and he bets, the question is, do you flat him because of the board pairing, or do you fold? That's the only thing I can think of. Unlucky Gummy, really unlucky, and dexterous there. That's just, you know, that's just peachy, man. Interesting bet here from Lone Wolf. Oof, 4 bet. Pumps him back. Very quick call. 3 jacks. Lone Wolf didn't even hesitate there with the call. Let's just see what he was calling off with. Sorry. Look at the last hand. Lone Wolf called off that with Queen 9. That's not an instant call. 2 pair, but there's jacks on the board. Snap calling. Well, not a big fan of that. Raise, very quick call. Let's see if Lone Wolf goes on tilt here. His call rate is over 40%, so that suggests pretty loose and pretty raggy. So the question you have to ask is, how did he get that stack? Sorry guys, I'm stretching into the fridge. Stella. Okay, jacks again. Interesting. Well, there's Lone Wolf betting out. That really doesn't surprise me, bearing in mind what happened in the last hand. R3's thinking about this. Yeah, raising, and that's what I just thought. The fact that he delayed so long, I think Lone Wolf could be right in the doodah here. He calls off. I think R3's going to punt this again. 1600 in the middle. What, 1250? 1300? If he's got that jack, he's going to pump it again, regardless of the ace. If he checks, oh, that would be a worry. Yeah, okay. So he's not happy now. Lone Wolf bets 500. Unless, of course, R3's got ace-jack. Surely not. Well, he calls. Board. My God. What do you think, guys? Come on, put your bets on. It's like that Chinese, or is it Japanese thing? Place your bets now. Come on, he's got 5 seconds. What do you think he's got? Has he got the jack? I think he's got ace-jack. He has! Oh, totally pwned him. Creamed, man. Absolutely creamed. And Bear wins that one. So if you didn't see ace-jack... Wow. and Lone Wolf there